There's a great opportunity, I think, and it comes with a great challenge, how all of this affects the relationship between the brand and the consumer. On the one hand, the consumer is always open to messages. You walk down the street, you're ready to receive a text message, an email. But the downside of this is that people are beginning to realize that they simply receive too many notifications. Companies need to learn a great deal about their customers. They need to understand when they're receptive. I think we're now entering the era of one-shot marketing. Your marketing message can be personalized and tailored and incredibly powerful, but it has to be delivered at exactly the right time. Otherwise, it's just going to be dismissed, along with all the other digital noise that every consumer has to negotiate. Employees everywhere want to feel more entrepreneurial. They want to feel like they're being more creative. And they want to feel like they've got more control over their everyday life. And I think employers everywhere have to make little changes in their businesses that facilitate all of these individual needs. For me, I think the bring your own device phenomenon has sort of given us the model for how this is likely to proceed. It's much less about companies saying, this is the way we work now, all work happens in the cloud, and it's much more about consumers, i.e. employees, saying, this is how we live now, it's how I'd like to work. That great flexibility and control over what you do in your day-to-day routine. And I think employees have to respond to that on a one-to-one basis by building systems that encourage and facilitate all of these different ways of working. It's really important for companies to keep their finger on the pulse of the changing world of connectivity and hyperconnectivity. I think the reason for that is that change is no longer linear. Brands and companies have to be looking a few years ahead at a whole changing landscape of consumer needs and new products and new technological possibilities. I think one of the best examples of companies using these trends to their advantage is North Face, the clothing brand. They're using a supercomputer made by IBM called Watson, and it's being used by the North Face to answer customers' queries in natural language. And I think that's really where the future lies in our great hyper-connected global marketplace. It's making one-to-one individual powerful relationships between customers instantly all over the world using this kind of technology.